What is going on, my friends? Today I'm showing you a brand new tall guard build. You guys have been showing a lot of love to the channel recently, and it's in large part because of the tall guard builds that I've shown. I just posted gameplay of a 6'6" 99 midi tall guard build. I've been running that build all year long in the random rec and a little bit in Pro-Am. That's the most viewed video on the channel now, and you guys seem to really like that. So I wanted to show you guys a 6'6" that I think is also very good if I were to remake that other one. I also showed you 6'8" shooting guard build. Tall guards are slowly becoming the meta, meaning that they're going to be seen a lot more than small guards, I think, moving forward. The contest system is terrible still in NBA 2K25, so I definitely see the shift of guards becoming taller and taller. So that's what I'm showing you today, a tall guard build that is really good for the random rec, really good for rec 5s, really good for, I think, 2s, honestly, and really good for the Pro-Am 5v5 even at shooting guard. So let me know in the comments below at the end of the video if you would change anything about this build that I'm going to show you today. Like I said, it's going to be very similar to the 6'6" that I have now, but there's definitely some things that I would tweak with my 6'6" I'm running right now, and that's what I'm going to go over today. So let's just get right into it. Strength, we're going to put it at 73, speed at an 88, and agility is at an 82. Speed is slowly becoming like a very popular meta attribute. I think the more I play this game, the more I understand that speed is more important this 2K than I think ever before. Last year you could get away with very low speed, especially if you were a guard. You're gonna have the ball in your hands, so speed with ball would be more important. But I do think dexing is a lot of fun, really easy to do. I'll make a tutorial video about how to like really dex really well. I think this build will be really good at dexing. Again, this is more so for 5s, maybe 3s if you really want to, but for the most part this build is going to be for 5s. The physicals are going to make a lot more sense once I start upgrading the build, so let's just get right into that. Mid-range is going to be a 94. We're going to put 5 cap breakers there for that 99 midi. I've said before in a video before that you got to have 99 something this year, whether it's, I mean, I don't like dunk, but 99 dunk, 99 3, 99 midi, 99 perimeter, 99 steal. With the cap breakers, you should have 8 right now if you've got to that first level cap breakers, which I think was starter 3. I'm approaching vet 2. I'm like 60% away, so I'm gonna have 5 more, so I'll have 13, maybe 14 cap breakers once I hit vet 2. There's no reason why you shouldn't have at least one 99 stat this year. It's a lot of fun. Every build I've made this year, except maybe my first build, has a 99 stat on it, if not more. So I think you've got to try to do that. 99 midi will get you Deadeye, legend. Set shot specialist, legend. Shifty shooter, legend. So when it comes down to, you know, that badge +1 that you get for tier 1 badges, you have more flexibility having a 99 stat. So you know that you're not going to put a badge +1 on legend badges. So now you can put it on maybe something with your ball handle, maybe something with finishing, maybe something with dribbling or defense. Having a 99 stat gives you more flexibility for your build, in my opinion. Obviously you're spending more attribute points, but you really are utilizing those badge +1s. So I'll go over my badge +1s at the end of the video, but that's just the main reason why I'm going with a 99 midi on this build, and it's a lot of fun. I've posted a video talking about, you know, a midi tutorial. Go check that out on the channel. 3-pointer, 89 3. You could go more 3 if you really value limitless. I don't really notice a huge difference between legend limitless and gold limitless and silver. Like, I don't notice a difference between any limitless. It's a speed up shot. I think it's really hard to shoot. That set shot specialist being on legend or shifty shooter being on legend is definitely going to help that 89 3 feel more like a low 90s 3. So I would definitely do it like that. 89 3 seems really good. Like I said, you can badge +1 limitless to gold if you really want to. Even put cap breakers there, so something to look at there. I'm gonna have a free throw of a 97. You could get 99. I like to have a free throw really high, especially in random rec, because anytime some Dumbo fouls in transition or 3 seconds in the paint, like, you're gonna shoot the free throw, and I think that that's really nice, especially if you're in the random rec, you're not getting the ball a lot. This is gonna help you creep towards your takeover, and obviously this year in 2K, each level of takeover gives you +3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 to certain attributes. So I think it's kind of important this year to have a high free throw, not just to make them, but so that you're the person that's shooting the free throws in the game. Obviously, if you don't like that, you don't like that, but it is what it is. Finishing, I put the dunk here at a 75. I have a 75 driving dunk on my point guard build in Pro-Am. And recently we've been mixing in more 5 out, and all I have is a 75 dunk, and I don't have any posterizer, and I'm dunking a ton. I think you don't need dunk this year because dunk is just like overall bad, but 75 feels like an elite level this year, especially if you decide to mix this build up a little bit, switch this build up a little bit, and go with the 65 perimeter to get the posterizer on bronze. You'll just get better animations. For me, I'm just looking to dunk when it's wide open. So athletic hangs off one, Luka Doncic, DeRozan dunk, like those are some of the basic dunk packages I think are really solid and worth it at 75. For the times where I pump fake, you know, or get stuck underneath the rim, I do want a little bit of standing dunk. That way that I can just go up a little bit. Especially being 6'6", like I'm gonna have a smaller guard on me more times than not. So when that happens, like, or I pump fake and they fly by me, I want to be able to go up relatively quick. So, you know, I like that. I like that standing dunk. You get 2 animations, nothing special, nothing crazy, but very useful still. I like to pass the ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if I'm in random rec, I like to pass the ball. So I went with a 78 pass just because versatile visionary just gives you that little bit of boost to your passing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not as likely to throw it into someone's arms. You're not as likely to throw just like a off-target pass. You can get creative with the passes. I like to get creative with my passes. So versatile visionary really allows you to do that, in my opinion. But you can obviously lower this. You could lower this as low to 71 if you really want to. If you're someone that's not really going to pass the ball, you could definitely do that. Someone like me, I'm going to try to pass the ball, even if I'm in random rec. So that's why I decided to do that. Just like my other 6'6" build, I'm going with an 81 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. 86 speed with ball is actually crucial for this build. In the MIDI tutorial video that I dropped months ago, I explained that I'm not really dribbling, right? 6'6", I'm not trying to break my defender down. I'm really just trying to get away from them. So that 86 speed with ball helps me get a boost quicker away from the defender, and I think that that helps me a lot more than ball handle would. You don't really get good animations with low ball handle this year, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I like speed with ball more than ball handle on a build like this. But even with this ball handle, I mean, you get handles for days on silver, you get strong handle on gold, unpluckable silver. I get plucked with Hall of Fame unpluckable, so I think that badge stinks in general, but you do have access to it. I do think that this is fine ball handle, like I said, especially if you have higher speed with ball. You're looking to run away from the defender, not like just completely break down the defender with dribble moves. Perimeter defense, I went with an 83. I did this strictly for that pick dodger to be on silver. You could go up to 85 and get on ball menace on silver. Definitely could. I just think that with this build, you're gonna have a movable on bronze, which I think gives you just better animations in general. Shout out to Kenzie's, what a lock he is. You just get better animations with the movable a little bit, not like last year, but you still definitely get good animations. I'm more concerned about getting through a pick for me than keeping my guy in front of me. So that's what I did there. Like I said, you could lower this pass to 75 and go up to 85, but that's what I decided to do there. 85 steal, I've talked about 85 steal before. This is like, I don't feel as good about it as I once did, but I'm mostly an interceptor guy. I'm not really trying to pluck with glove. The only times I'm really trying to get a steal is if like someone on my team, whether it's random rec or pro-am or whatever, someone is driving the ball and I'm off ball and I come in and I just kind of do a little bump steal, reach steal from the side. That's the only time I'm really trying to get a steal on ball. If I'm guarding a ball handler, I'm never trying to steal, like unless they're like just hanging that ball out for me. Pause. Like, I'm not really trying to steal the ball while they're dribbling. I'm all about trying to get the pass, play lanes. I think the interceptor is really good this year in terms of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get gold at 85. Steal this year is really, really cheap. So I think that that's worth it. And I think we finished this build off with a 77 I guess excuse me, a 64 block. I don't think that that's actually correct. Let me see this. We actually dropped that there. We get a 68 block so we can get high flying denier on bronze. I've talked about this in a couple build videos. You get good block animations without that badge. I think that badge just helps you. With the way the contest system is this year, contests are very bad, like very bad. So, you know, you want to be able to fly at the shooter, like fly at him. So the higher block you have, the better animations you're gonna get for that. But yeah, this is the build. I honestly think this is gonna turn into the best 2-guard build in NBA 2K25. If I was gonna do my cap breakers personally, for me, I would do 5 here, so that I can get the 99 there, and then I'm gonna have 3 here. I know that's still 1 away from limitless, but I mean, like I said, you can lower your pass there and put it there. Then you have 93.3. That's one thing that I would do. You could lower that there, put that there, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's another way that you could kind of go about it. Let me go back to what I had. That's a couple things that you could do. I definitely don't mind doing this build right here. 5 cap breakers on MIDI to get 99, and then putting 3 on speed. Now you have a 91 speed. I really like the sound of that, to be honest with you. Yeah, you can get real creative with the 6.6. If this is a build for you that you don't really love, terrible shades, I will say. Byron Scott, Derek White, Keon Ellis, like, yeah, the way that I made the build previously before I just made those changes is exactly what I would do. I really do like this build a lot. Especially with how bad contests are. I think that 6.6 builds are going to be a lot more common than they were before. Not that they weren't common already or not being used. You know what I'm saying? Just, you're going to see more people start leaning towards the 6.6 build, I think. So let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. A lot of love recently. We're on the road to 2,000 subs. Thank you for the love and support. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.